to address the urgency of the moment we find ourselves in. We are witnesses to a world that is in upheaval. We're in America, the supposed shining city on the hill. We can denounce the invasion of Ukraine, yet we drive the genocide and occupation of Palestinians and use police force to brutalize young people who dare speak up against it. Upon our graduation from Harvard, we enter the world with a degree from an institution that has profited off and continues to aid in the annihilation of 40,000 Palestinians in Gaza, including 15,000 children. An institution that uses its soft power to prop up an apartheid regime. While we celebrate our graduation, Harvard University, threatened by the student uprising for Palestinian liberation, has chosen to withhold degrees from our peers, who have not only fulfilled every graduation requirement, but more importantly, who have exemplified veritas through their dissent. While these students may not leave with the degrees they rightfully earned, they will walk out of Harvard's gates with something far more important: a clear conscience and a proof of resolute commitment to humanity. Take courage from their steadfastness and honor their sacrifice by using your degree to speak out for the oppressed. While Harvard punishes its pro-Palestine students, the ongoing Nakba in Gaza represents the very worst of the status quo. All universities are decimated. Journalists have been killed en masse. Children are still buried under the rubble of their homes, hospitals, and schools. All of this occurring in the past 7 months alone with the complicity of this institution and nation. But even amidst this catastrophe, spanning back over 76 years, we find the best of humanity. Last year, members of my cohort and I visited occupied Palestine. We saw resilience. We saw resilience take the form of indigenous farming practices, the preservation of heritage through art, and the beauty of community and solidarity as resistance. The struggle for Palestinian liberation embodies all the ideals we came to Harvard to actualize. And the humanitarian crisis in Gaza demands the praxis to our motto, to ask what you can do. I want to close with the words of Ruha Benjamin. My hope is for us to craft the worlds we cannot live without, just as we dismantle the ones we cannot live within. As we leave this place, we will be told that casualties are inevitable, that we cannot solve all the world's ills, that there are impenetrable barriers to our dreams. But do not let that deter you. Center the hope that brought you here in the first place, and work with the conviction that tomorrow's world is ours to build. And we will do so unapologetically, with unfettered optimism, and hand in hand with one another. Congratulations to the class of 2024.